Hey yo, what a fight worship, boy, Boxing Fanatic. I'm back with another one. So, on the Gervonta Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach fight card, we got Jose El Rayu versus Gary Antwan Russell Jr. Then we have the return of Jamal Charlo versus Thomas Lamena, and we got Emmanuel Stanionis, who is 15-0, and he's facing a guy named Shakiran Gavas Alberto Prulo. He's 23-0 against Sandor Martin. That's the guy that defeated Gary Antwan Russell Jr. in his last bout. Y'all stick around to something that we're gonna be talking about.
It's showtime!
So, on that Gervonta Davis versus Lamont Roach fight card, we got some top hitters. And I think the way that I just announced it, I think who should be the co-main event is the Jose El Rayo Valenzuela against Gary Antwan Russell Jr. That should be the co-main event. And the opener should be Jamal Charlo. He should be the opener versus Thomas Lamena. And then it's a toss up between Emmanuel Stanionis and Sandor Martin. I think either or, you can't go wrong. And that the fight before Jamal Charlo, you can put either or in that slot. But this is a good fight card though, to have all of these fights.
1 2 1 2 1 2.
All of these fighters on this one fight card, which is, I think, is an amazing. It's going to be an amazing event to have all these fighters on one fight card, and I think the Jamal Charlo fight is going to be at 168, and he's looking to come back and do some things at 168. Even though in his last bout against Jose Benavidez, he looked spectacular after going through what he was going through from being with his wife and stuff he was dealing with outside of the ring, and his his mental fortitude of just having that stuff that he was going through. I don't really want to re-bring up, and just have him back on that fight card, on this fight card, which is good. And then, but the sleeper fight for me is the Gary Antwan Russell Jr. and El Rayo Valenzuela. They were saying that Valenzuela was supposed to be fighting Gervonta at 140 pounds, but Tank is the guy. He the man. So he wanted El Rayo to come down to 135, which he is comfortable at, and so he ended up finding his opponent, which is Lamont Roach, which would have been tailor-made for must-see TV, all action-packed fight on this fight card. But the Sandor Martin fight, which is a good fight too, which is a sleeper fight, against Alberto Puro. That's Puro. He's 23-0. Sandor Martin, which I felt like is a good fighter. He was supposed to fight Devin Haney. Didn't nobody want to bid on the fight. Bob Arum was the only promoter that put up a whopping $1.3 million after Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia did over 333,000 pay-per-view buys, which I don't know how much they brought in from that. Devin thought he was worth more than that, and Eddie Hearns didn't want to put up the money, and Oscar De La Hoya wasn't going to put up the money. Turkey didn't put up the money, And Bob Arum was the only one that put up the money that said, hey, this is what this fight is worth. So, and then Sandor Martin, he ended up fighting before that, he ended up fighting Teofimo Lopez, knocked him down twice in that fight. And somehow, some way, Teofimo Lopez pulled that fight off, which I thought he lost. And he lost against Jermaine Ortiz as well. Teofimo Lopez, I heard that he was supposed to be fighting Devin Haney. He need to rematch Jermaine Ortiz. And because I felt like he lost. And the next fight, you know, that I think is a sleeper fight too, is the Emmanuel Stanionis fight against Shakirin Gavasso, which I think is another good fight. That's a sleeper fight for me. But if I was a betting man, I'm gonna take Gervonta Tank Davis. I'm gonna take Gary Antwan Russell. I'm gonna take Charlo. I'm gonna take Emmanuel Stanionis. And I'm gonna take, in that Sandor Martin fight, I think I might. Oh, that's gonna be a hard one. I might go with the champion, who is 23-0 with the belt. I might go with Alberto. But I might do a separate card and take Sandor Martin to win. And that's just, my prediction on my fight card. I don't know how y'all may look at it, but y'all let me know what y'all think. Who y'all think is going to win out of El Rayo against Russell, and Jamal Charlo against Thomas, Emmanuel Stanionis against Shakirin Umberto against Sandor Martin. Y'all let me know what y'all think. All right, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. One love, one life. I'm out. Peace.
made this music.